What is going on, guys? Good morning. Little change of scenery. We're out at my parents' house. We got Daddy DeeO here, made us some breakfast, so you the man, thank you very much. And we are going to be going up to Brush, Colorado to ride Sweney Cycle Park today. We are going to do Aztec yesterday, and then they posted on Wednesday that they are having a prep practice because the weather's cooler. It's like 45 or something right now. It's supposed to be a high of like 65 today, so we quickly changed plans because no shot I was going to miss out on the best track in Colorado. So Dad won't be riding today, but we're going to head up there, have a good day, and have some fun on the dirt bike. So bike's already all loaded up and everything. We're going to be leaving in pretty much when I finish up breakfast here. So we'll see you guys at the track, but let's have some fun with it today. Silly. No, that's not anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeti all loaded up. We had to do a last second tire change because had a flat rear. All good though. Got the Coleman for Dad, and then we did an oil change on the F-150 because she was due for one. But heading on out now. Definitely a foggy morning out east out here. Part of the reason we stayed out at my parents' house, Sweney Cycle Park, from my house is about 2 hours, 15 minutes, but out east here in Callahan gets us a little bit closer, and it has us drive through there if we came from my house. So it's an hour 45 from here, and we weren't planning to have another far drive. Like I said last week, we went to Leadville, which was pretty far, and then we were going to keep it at Aztec. But the Sweney Cycle or Sweney Moto Park, whatever, ride days are few and far between. They said they're going to have more this fall, but definitely didn't want to miss out on one where we had an open weekend because we're pretty dang busy through the rest of September and October. But yeah, just getting onto the highway here, so we're looking about an hour 40, and yeah, excited to be going out to Sweney. Always have fun out there. And they have a new track. It's right next to the old track, but a new layout that I haven't been on yet, so it'll be a good experience all around. But let's get on out there and make sure our headlights are on in the fog. And we are in line here at Sweney. So here is their new track. Their old track is just right over there, sign-up booth and everything. And their old track actually looks like it's prepped up right now, but I know they do training and stuff during the week and everything. So I know we won't be riding that track, but very excited to be checking out the new one. They always have fantastic dirt, and I'm sure their layout is sick. So it was a pretty good drive up here. Definitely some different scenery coming out here than last week at Leadville. We are in the Great Plains out here, but pay for our ride day and go park next to some buddies.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Hey, what you got in that van, bro?
The gas 125.
Oh shit, big bike.
Oh yeah. What's up?
What's up, dude? You ready to rip it up?
Oh yeah.
How's the new bike?
So nice.
Ooh, got graphics on it. I think it had graphics last time. It's about 11:15, track's open right now. We've been hearing some bikes. It sounds deep out there, people getting on it real hard. So we're gonna go out, check out this layout and have some fun with it. Let's go rip it.
Daniel's out on his very first lap. Learning a new track. kinds of lines to choose from. Holy cow, second lap and he hooks it.
They flagged in our practice. Oh. I'll try it. I can just goof around back here. I'm sure they won't care. I'm gonna size this up a little bit more.
Pretty big jump that Daniel's gonna be trying to size up. Well, you know he will. Leading out of this corner here. There's the double. It's a pretty big triple in my opinion. That's just not even fair, guys. Wow, that's so cool.
That wasn't too bad.
You're no fun.
I would like to try and triple into this section over here too.
Okay. He wants a triple right to there. What? You're gonna have to be careful because with that second roller over there or whatever, you triple to here, you got to be ready to hit that. Stretching it out.
A little more juice needed.
Definitely putting the applied technology suspension to the test. Oh, bad run. That's okay. I can tell that the run got blown again.
Come on, I know I can do this. Gotta get a good run.
There you go. Wow. Sweetness.
Big. We just got done checking out the track. They gave us like 7 minutes just from when I got out there until they let the next class on. But I stayed out here to hit this triple and then this triple into the rollers, which took me a few tries to get lined up directly, but I got it and paced it real good once, greased it once, over jumped it once. I don't really think it's the fast line, but I'm just glad I hit it. So we're gonna let these guys have their practice. We're gonna head back to the truck and take a little break. But track is good. It is so deep, not like muddy, it's just really soft. And I know the obvious answer is like, stay on the gas, stay light on the front. Believe me, I'm thinking it every time on the track, but it's easier said than done. You get out there and start to get a little sketchy on the front end. It's not like what we usually ride at Ram and Aztec for sure, but a great learning experience, something different, and just love being out here at Sweney. So let's go get some water. Whew. Like always, I gotta say thanks to Tyler and Applied Technology. I was going for that like triple on the rollers and I cased it so hard and it's just like,
did you?
Thanks Tyler. Yeah.
Even with suspension fluid that probably has way too much time on it.
Yeah, you know, a few hours over.
So I know we already talked on the track, but anything to add?
No, it's really fun. It's really difficult just because we don't ride stuff like that. I was joking with some of my followers about being a Euro rider and riding in sand and unprepped, and I know that this is like sand where you got to stay light on the bike, and it's not for me. I'm not very good at it. We've still been having problems with the rear brake. It's not braking as hard as I'd like, but it actually might be for the best, especially with how deep this track is. It really slows you down into corners. So honestly, it might be for the best for me that I'm not just dragging the rear brake and I'm letting the track slow me down a little bit more and working on the front brake. But it's really fun. I'm so happy to be out here, and yeah, it's a good day already.
This ain't Coachella.
They're running a very loose practice schedule today. It's supposed to be big bike novice out there, but local pro Mitchell Gifford and then Tucker Say, if you guys remember him from the Driven to Ride series a few years ago, they're out there ripping around having fun. But we're just taking a little break, get some hydropower. It's nice they're running a loose schedule, so hopefully keeps most people separated, like mini bikes and big bikes and stuff, but you can still kind of jump out there and run some laps as you feel. So yeah, happy to be out here getting that hydropower in, get rejuvenated so we can get out there and run some more laps. How sick is Brush?
It's so sick. Deep though.
How sick is Brush?
It's gnarly, but it's sick. I'm having fun.
Heck yeah, dude.
How sick is Brush?
Dude, it is really nice.
Heck yeah.
It is really nice.
How sick is Brush?
Brush is badass.
Oh yeah, it is. Tucker, how sick is Brush?
It's tough to beat. Yeah.
Brandon?
Just, you know, like drop down, smack the lip, bah, get pitted, bro.
Pitted, so pitted like that.
Oh yeah,
Sick.
dude.
Second practice for Daniel started. He went down, I didn't even see it. Whoops! Dang, I wish I would have seen that happen. Sorry guys.
Oh man. That was sick, dude.
All right, second practice is finished.
Yeah, we went the whole 15 minutes there. I was waiting right on the top of that jump for Tyler to let everyone go. So I got all 15 minutes and I am worn out. About a minute 11, I came around to left-hander and a guy in a Husky went outside. And I was like, I'm gonna rail this inside and pass him because I passed a few people on the inside ruts. I felt really good in them. And I hit it and I get in pretty deep and I'm like, just trust it, it's gonna come around, stay on the throttle. And it kind of had like a rise in the middle of it and I hit it and it just washed out on me. I just fell into my side. Not a big crash, definitely a squid squad. And I look at the guy as he goes around the corner and we just lock eyes. And I'm just like, he's got to be laughing at me so hard, but I was kind of stuck under the bike a little bit. Took a lot of energy to get it off, and then of course having to kick it. I looked at my watch, I was at like 190 heart rate as I was getting up, and I was toasted. So I got up and I took like 2 cruise laps. Carter came up on me, I tried to run with him, and I couldn't even keep up with him, and then the checkered flag flew. But that was definitely a good moto. I got my squid squad. I was talking to my buddy Brandon, who had a little tip over, and I told him, I'm like, it's just a matter of time for me. I can feel it. The front end definitely wants to fall over on me. It's gonna happen, and there it went. So I'm glad it was just a silly little tip over. But yeah, and the jump over in the back, I got comfortable on, trying to throw some whips. Hopefully they look as cool as they felt, because they felt really good. But yeah, that was a fun little moto. Ran the whole 15, so just gonna relax, get some water now, because they said it's supposed to be a little cooler today, and it is warm out here. Thank you very much to Tracy, because I forgot my easy up, so he got us the canopy. Otherwise we'd be roasted out here. But super fun. I'm just spent after that one. Dad actually just reminded me of something I was gonna mention. He goes, how do you feel in those rollers? My kryptonite on this track, I would think it would be the ruts and just how deep it is. I mean, I did squid squad, but I feel like I'm getting through all right. Those rollers, I am garbage through them. I'm so bad. I don't know how to get through them fast. They hurt every time. I've tried like jumping through them, and the bottoms are really soft, so it's kind of scary to me. Other people are hammering through, and I've tried that, and it just kind of hurts. I'm probably just a wimp, but I do not know how to get through those rollers fast, and it stinks every time. So that's definitely hurting me on this track. But everywhere else I feel pretty darn good. I'm not gonna be, I think I said it before, but I'm not gonna be hitting that triple in little roller thing. I don't even think like Mitchell and Tucker are hitting that. I could be wrong, but it's not worth how hard you have to hit that and jump it. It's too much risk for not enough reward, in my personal opinion. So just skipping that. But yeah, watching another practice out there. I'm not sure, it looks like some 85s and some women who are ripping around, but awesome time out here at Brush. I just can't say it enough. This track may be out in the middle of nowhere, but it's unmatched. I gotta say, Colorado's best track. What do you think, Dad? I know you're not riding it, but
Yeah, I'd have to see, based on what I have seen out here, both the old track behind us and the new track. It's definitely,
yeah, Colorado's best public track for sure. Maybe some people have sicker private tracks, and this is only open for races and a few times a year. But so happy they had this ride day and that Dad and I were able to make it out here for it. So thank you, Sweney. The saga of the rear brake continues. I don't understand it. We were looking at it and it was leaking down to here. So I don't know. There's at least a brake, so we'll take what we can get. But we've done master cylinder rebuild kits. Maybe it's the whole actual assembly. We don't know. It's aggravating, but we'll keep riding throughout the day and make the most of it. But keep an eye on it and see what we can do with it.
I can see the storm clouds starting to
felt pretty good. That's a really fun jump. I know other people are throwing it wickeder and stuff, but number 18 he just gave me that shotgun ball, but that's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm getting pretty loose on it, so we might reel it back in before we take it a little too loose. We were just about to go out and ride. I was gonna throw on the chesty and try a time-lapse mode with the GoPro 10, and I heard some people start yelling and running, and a kid had crashed over the finish line jump. He cased it, I guess, and went over the bars, and then they had to quick stop people from jumping it, and now they called an ambulance, and there's a lot of people taking care of him. He's in a lot of pain. He's moving his legs and stuff though, so that's good, but they're trying to keep him from moving his head too much. And some people are riding right now. I don't think that's really the right thing to do when there's someone, he's still on the track, so you can't even hit part of the track. So we're just hanging out here for a bit. I still want to go ride once they get him taken care of, but we'll wait for the ambulance to come and get him into the right hands. But hate to see that. I guess his name is Ollie. Hope he's gonna be okay. Of course, I have no idea what he broke or what hurts, but he's talking and stuff, so that's good. But always hate to see that. So hope he gets taken care of, and then we'll go run a few more laps for sure. They got Ollie all loaded up into the ambulance and rolling out now, so really hoping he's doing okay, and glad he's in good hands now. So best wishes for Ollie and his upcoming recovery with whatever the crash caused him. Ran out of gas. Oops. We were putting in a pretty good moto. I ended up doing like 9.5 minutes. I came over the finish line, and when I landed, I got on the throttle and I go boo, and I almost went over the bars, and I was like, oh, I'm out of gas. But luckily it was right there where Tyler's applied van is. So I just pulled in the clutch, rolled off the track, coasted as far as I could, and then it just sputtered out. But yeah, there's not a single drop in there. So Dad had already filled it up once, but I guess with how deep the track is, it was just running through it. But I was planning to probably load up after that one anyway, so I think that's a good place to stop. I'll fill it up, just start it just to get it back all good. But super fun day out here at Brush. The ruts were challenging. Only squatted once. Well, I squidded a lot, but I only hit the ground once. I actually felt really good in some of the ruts, especially later in the day, braking bumps into the ruts and just trying to be smooth, and I think I was actually doing it pretty well, so I'm happy with myself. But yeah, I love coming out here to Sweney Cycle Park, and let's go ahead and get loaded up and get on out of here. Good day out here at Sweney Cycle Park in Brush, Colorado. So glad we came out, but it's time to get on out of here now. What kind of crop is that over there to the right, Dad? Corn.
It's cold. I've been going off. It has to choose. It's cold. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this.
Come here. Hi, pup. Where's that good puppy? Hi. Good boy. Who's this guy?
Oh, we're gonna try and sneak up on you.
Hey, bud. Hi.
Say hi, Dada.
Hello, Ezra.
You go see Grandpa Joe?
You come see
You
me?
waiting for Dada?
Ezra.
Pinecone? Come here. Oh. So it's about 5:30 now. back at my parents' house. Ezra wants to walk around. So we were out for like 9 hours or something like that, and a real good day riding. Probably could have ground out some more laps, but we had fun with it and didn't want to push it too hard, so that was super good. But Mom said dinner's ready, so we'll grab some food out here before we head back into our house. Got some chicken pot pie, corn, and root beer. Compliments to the chef. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Chow down here. Look at you, get out of here.
Yeah, we sat in.
We're headed back home now, finished up dinner at my parents' house. It's like 6:45, so that was a super good day. Always fun out there at Sweney. I feel like I rode pretty well and whatnot, so just gonna go home, start working on the video, and honestly take a bath because my knees are pretty sore, pretty tender right now, so soak them in a hot bath for a little bit always helps. But really hope you guys enjoyed the video, checking out, in my opinion, the sickest public track in Colorado, and yeah, having a lot of fun with it. So please hit that like button if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already, and as always guys, until next time, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Talk to you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. We went up to Sweney Cycle Park in Brush, Colorado today. It wouldn't be possible without the help of the Patreons above. They help out the channel immensely, keep it so that I can go to tracks like Leadville or Sweney or race as much as I have this summer and help out with the financial burden that those races bring. So huge props to the Patreons up above. Really appreciate you guys. If you want to help out the channel, check out patreon.com/DeeO. For as little as $5 a month, you can help out the channel, show up in the credits, and get early video viewing, so you don't have to wait until the videos go public to check them out. But really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much thank you for all you do for me and the channel. Much appreciated.